Hey there, signs of Cancer. Let me give this camera just a second. Make sure it films right. All right. Sometimes it flips orientation on me. I don't know why it does that, but anyway, thanks for joining, Cancer. This is Kim here to do a reading for you. It's going to be for your second week in January. Boy, this candle has about had it, hasn't it? We're going to burn some white sage, and I'm going to go ahead and burn Palo Santo for your reading too. So we will clear, banish any kind of energies that aren't ours, or, well, I mean, heavy energies. If we need to read it, we'll read it and we'll get through it. But any energy that's not ours, we don't want to falsely take on. So yeah, definitely. Okay, 4-hour protection. All right, so let's get started. Cancer, thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing. Just a quick announcement: if you have bought a personal or if you've donated to the channel and you get a reading with that, allow about 24 hours for that to get back to you. FYI, and my sign fell down earlier today, so it probably will again. So I hope you're doing really good. Let's call in your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self, higher power. Let's get messages for the sign of Cancer. Using the good tarot today. What I do is a Celtic cross. That's what we'll draw. And normally I do that to get general messages so they can be any area in your life. Like to try to highlight the good, focus on the good. We do sometimes encounter things that are hard to deal with, hard to admit to, sometimes denial, betrayal, things like that, but we get through it. So focusing on the good here, Cancer. Asking your spirit guides and your angels, join us. Okay. So it's an intuitive reading as well as reading, you know, what the cards say, but it is intuitive at the most part. At the heart, it is intuitive. Knight of Earth, or it says messenger of Earth, but it always trips me up because pages are usually the messengers now. However, knights are associated with action and movement. So this is an offer, and it is probably a really good offer. It's movement. It's coming towards you. And it's probably something that you've already known about, I would say. Or if you're looking at this reading as a person, because sometimes court cards can represent the people, that could represent somebody who's really dependable, who you can rely on, somebody who pulls through for you, you know, when you need them to. They pull through. Oh, okay, what's the challenge here? What's the challenge? Queen of Fire. Queen of Fire. I think I'm going to read reversals with this deck. I can't, you know, sometimes I say I'm not going to with certain decks because they don't really say to, but I think we need to go with our intuition here. Ten of Earth is on the bottom. So underlying everything, you're trying to get stability, long-term, protecting the future, you know what I mean? Saving up for the future too. I like this Ten of Earth. She has a familiar here who's kind of helping her out. But the Queen of Fire in the reverse is the challenge. So that is kind of representing to me, the challenge is being bold, but not feeling like you're, you know, you don't have to feel like you're totally putting everything at risk. Bold and daring and making wise moves are kind of things that need to be intertwined too. So making wise decisions, knowing what to be bold on, knowing what not to be bold on possibly. And here's how you're going to know. Here's how you're going to know. For real. Hierophants in the reverse, there may be some issues with some past commitments. Some changes with past commitments. Ace of Air, and I love their Ace of Air because it's the Pegasus. It's like the really... it's intuitive, it's mystical, it's magical. It's fairy tales do exist kind of energy, and this is definitely bringing clarity to you in a situation where it's like I needed more information to know how to proceed, or I needed information based on this offer. It could be something like that too. So lovely, lovely, lovely energy. I really like that for you so far. All of these cards together are bringing information regarding finances. This is a victory after, I would say, after like having a hard time battling something. But here's the win. Ace of Air. There's the win. Okay. Breathe. Sometimes we forget. 4 hour, there we go. There's the past energy, 10 of Earth, and it clearly flipped over, didn't it? So, I mean, that's why I had a hard time not doing reversals. This is meaning that this is what you are working on. And it evidently started in the past where some things that used to be like family tradition or used to be in the family maybe aren't being done in the same way. Or there was something regarding not being as together as maybe we thought we were. I don't know, but it is working. It is definitely working on this legacy, on this money situation. And it might not even just be talking about like your ability to save and protect and stuff like that. It might also be like prosperity issues within a family, not just one family it's singled out. You know what I'm saying? So working on this for everybody. The now moment or this present moment for Cancer. So it's in the mail. It's in the mail. Takes a little bit longer when it's in the mail, but it'll get to you. 6 of Earth is on the bottom underlying the this present issue, which is great because that's like success. That is success. There is the Chariot in reverse telling me that you're feeling like it's going nowhere right now. And I will say 7s are associated with challenges. So also, since you're related to the sign Chariot, I mean, the sign Cancer with the Chariot, goodness, you might not be feeling like yourself. It took me that long to get that spit out. Yeah, you might not be feeling like you. You may not be feeling that balanced or very secure. You may be having issues with your being completely aware of what's happening around you. These might not be all your issues, though, to deal with. Remember, we reflect, and we are part of this co-creation together, as it's called co-creating. But there was success. I feel like the message is underlying this issue of feeling like you're not getting anywhere. You are. You are. And success is coming, and things will be made fair. There's reciprocity here too. Let's see what the future energy holds for Cancer. Let me make sure. Wow. Make sure you're still, you're still lined up. The camera's not messing up with you, so that's good. I like how they have their aces are all in turquoise in this deck. I think they all are, or close to it. Very spiritual, very healing. Like turquoise isn't a very healing. I believe it's like a very healing stone. Ace of Water. Your emotions. Not just that, though. Family issues. Because I have another deck. The one I'm going to use at the end is the Tea Leaf deck. And, their family issues, you know, it has a seahorse on it. So I'm like always thinking of family when I see that seahorse. Really carrying something close to him, looks like a precious stone. So there's a precious gift to be had in this opportunity. Whether somebody is pregnant or not, it might be something like that. It might be it's just a new opportunity that comes in. It's offered by the universe. Well, for one, it's an opportunity that's appearing after you felt like you've been stalled, for a while. So if you felt like you were blocked, if you felt like you weren't getting anywhere, you were. This is it in form. And this is that wonderful emotionally happy, things are going good energy. Yeah, Page of Earth. It's a new exciting adventure. A new adventure awaits with this Ace of Water. Yeah, should you take up this opportunity, right? Should you decide to go with it? I think you should, Cancer. I think you should, because something magical is happening here with these two aces, these big portals of opportunity. Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? How does Cancer feel? Wow, wow. See, so some of you all are to be expecting the unexpected. Let's say that. This is your creation. This is your baby. This is your harvest. This is your cornucopia. This is the Empress. She can nurture, provide for, and take care using gentle means pretty much everybody. All the queens. She's been there, done that too, just like the Emperor. She doesn't really have to have too many action moves because it starts in the mind, it starts in the heart, and definitely Empress has that gentle touch. Now, when it's time to get going, like the Chariot's usually action, and so if that were flipped over, when it's time to get going, the Empress knows, hey, it's time to get going. But for right here, for right now, we're focusing on the formless, and we're focusing on our ability to give and receive love or abundance. And the ability to receive abundance is as simple as like this. Apply it to everything. If you go out, let me give you an example of somebody who is denying abundance. If you go out and somebody's trying to offer you some words of wisdom, or they say something, they're trying to be kind, and you don't offer them the chance to give those to you, or be rude in some way, then you've just denied a form of abundance to come into your life. If that makes any sense, you've got to apply it. Like, I'm abundant in all ways means all ways. So abundant can also mean, hey, you're a good listener. You can receive well. You receive well. All right. Now, I'm not saying listen to everybody's advice, but you know what I'm saying. I think the message is like, be nice and be willing to accept abundance in all ways. That shows the universe that, hey, you're excited about receiving, because it's all on an energetic level. You're still receiving, no matter what emotions are put into it, you're still receiving. All right, Queen of Earth. Queen of Earth with the Empress coming out is really, 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 really fertile. Really nice, really motherly, really compassionate. You have got one grounded reading. Cancer, my gosh. Your reading is so grounded right now. It's and it's abundant, and it's growing, and it's flourishing. The Queen of Earth is flourishing. She's abundant. There are things that she can create because she's really good at creating things and working, keeping the domestic life, going at home. So she can have something, maybe a work at home business too. And then the Queen of Earth is also really good, just like the Empress, at receiving. You've got like the strongest motherly, or we could say this is what you were birthing to life, and it's here for you to nurture it for sure. And it is growing. Even if you feel like you haven't gone far, you really have. You've gotten farther than you think, or than you know. You've gotten farther than you know. All right. The Hangman tells me what's going on. So this isn't the hopes or fears. I think we know that sometimes there is a waiting period on things. We've all had to go through this test of patience. We've all had to have a lot of patience. So the Hangman might be saying, yeah, but what you can also do while you're having this patience is try to get things try to see things from a different perspective, or try to see things, from somebody else's side also, not just your side. Try to see things from where somebody else is coming from. The Hangman, I don't see as somebody who can actually react too much because he's hanging. So I would say watch out with your emotional reaction to things, and definitely just pay attention. Pay attention, because there's something that you're meant to perceive when you're in the Hangman, position. So goodness, Cancer, really good reading. What is the outcome here? What is the outcome for Cancerians? Okay, 6 of fire. Good, good. Very good. 2 of fire. That's actually really good. I'll show you why. So 8 of fire. Good communication anyway, adding all this up. So you're going to get good news coming in. 6 of fire is your victory. This is you leading the way, not for just yourself, but for others. So it's also about like getting publicly recognized, public recognition. The 2 of fire in the reverse is just for me to give you the message that there are more possibilities than you have opened yourself up to. And so that's why it's showing up. It's not negative. It's not anything, you know, like that. You can still be motivated, but this is saying you can still be motivated, but listen, this is your victory here. Your victory is here, and there are way more possibilities of how you can get to this point from that point. And it's a quantum level. So things that you change right now in this now moment affect all of this. They even affect the past. So I have the 10 of fire in the reverse on the bottom. I feel like your time is going to be freed up. So if you were overloading yourself, you might be becoming a little bit less overloaded, and that's great. That's also a great thing. So lifting some of the burdens in life, or getting somebody to help you, or somebody just wanting to help. So it can be something like that. And if that's the case, then you'll have to be open to receive there. Also, big message is be open to receive, because you've got some huge blessings. You've got big wins, and you've got big portals of opportunity here. All you got to do is hang in there, and you seem like you are anyway. So big offers coming into, gosh, Cancer, this is really, 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 really good reading. Communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. Okay, and see, that might be like what I was saying about the emotions. It might be about that. Like on an emotional level, don't let your emotions immediately control your reaction, because of there's just some reason. There's some reason for it. I guess it's all individual. No, no need to worry. Sorry. Golly. And success on the bottom is the issue. Success. Let's do tea leaves. Whoa. All right. Yeah, that's a really, really, really good spread, guys. I really like that. I really like that. Tea leaves for Cancer. Beautiful. Second week of January looking delicious for you all. Bag. Something important, such as a new job or raise. Communicate clearly will help you overcome obstacles. Overcoming obstacles. Success. And that might be part of this gift with this opportunity, is to tap into your psychic ability. It says psychic ability, trust your intuition. Let's do one more. No need to worry, but it might be time to get out of a situation with the pail. All right. That's what I've got, guys. Sending you much light and love. Thanks. Bye-bye.